Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. We got Maxace in the house, and I've been looking forward to getting this Maxace Vortex in my hands for weeks. When I first saw it on Maxace Instagram post, I thought, wow, and I didn't realize how big it was initially when I saw it. And then later I realized how big this knife is. So it's 12 inches long when it's open. And it's a hoss of a knife. It really is. And this is the Damascus version. You could get it in like a red carbon fiber, maybe a fat carbon fiber, red, blue, fat carbon fiber, and then the Mokume. But this is the Damascus version, which was more expensive by $100. But if you're looking at this is $800, and the others were $700. If so that's what 10, a little, 15% higher, 12% higher. Then I think it was worth getting the Damascus. And let me open this baby up. And then you've got, and this is going to be crazy to do this because this is a mirror polish blade, okay? So that plays all kinds of tricks on the camera as well, but it's the Vortex. Did I see something printed on this? No, okay, that wasn't it. Okay. Oh, yeah, under here, M390. Okay. I mean, this is fun this is obviously a show knife. This is obviously not an everyday carry knife. It's almost 1 pound. It's 15 ounces. So it's a lot. And it's a big, big knife. You can tell, that's large. And then the blade stock is almost 7 millimeters thick. And you think, well, 6 millimeters thick is crazy, right? But then you want to go to 7. So this is 0.26 at 6.8 millimeters. And then overall, almost, let me get to here. There's 21 millimeters at 0.82 of an inch. So it's 8/10, almost an inch thick. Okay. This craziness here, mirror polished M390, huge. And I got my camera up as far as I'm comfortable putting it, and I barely got the knife in the picture. This is pocket sword material, that's for sure. This, and we'll go through this here in a bit because it's got a pin that can screw in there and keep the blade in place, like you're gonna baton this through tree branches or something, which it's never gonna happen. But it's there just to be there. Pocket clip, rather demure, isn't it? Kind of small compared to the overall. But then if you actually, that's probably the normal length of most pocket clips. Just looks small on this big knife. Look at the back spacer. And yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? And then this piece here, then this, okay. I can't remember if I've seen a picture of this nice knife disassembled. And we will disassemble this knife. Tell us we will die like dogs. You will die like dogs. Yes, and so we will die like a dog, probably disassembling this knife. Three amigos. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh no, those aren't just decorative. Oh, I'll have to unbolt all of them. Oh, lovely. So hang on for the hour-and-a-half disassembly section of this video. And then that'll be a full day for me, just to show this. Okay, so let's look at the box quickly, shall we? And, well, here's the extra stuff. And this is what Maxace always does, of course. this is enough to rebuild the knife, I guess. Look at this. So you think we probably don't have captured bearings in here? Because there are the rings. Look at that. What did they take, a penny or something? That's thicker than a penny, isn't it? Holy Moses. And there's your little bolt that goes through. And then look at all these. These are pass-throughs probably for the, oh my God, look at how long they are. Wow, that's amazing. What's this? Oh, there's a hardened steel insert. And there's a lot of screws in here. A lot of screws. And wow. So this ought to be interesting on disassembly. Yeah. But let's hold on to this piece because we may want to see how that works. And let's put the rest of these in the bag. What comes with it? Midnight Cat Studio Maxace knives, because they make both, of course. Product parameters, 430 grams if you got the Damascus one. Carbon fiber is 400 grams, okay? The Mokume is even more weight to it, so that's amazing. M390, the TC4 titanium plus inlay, whatever. Blade thickness, 7 millimeters. That is correct. So, yeah, that's amazing. Look at overall length, 30.8 millimeters. I mean centimeters. Yeah, that's a bunch. Okay. Then your card here, and then your microfiber cloth. Anything else under here? Not that I know of. Okay. But you think, okay, so that's a lot of money. And over to my left, I've got a Medford knife that's the guy paid $925 for, a Praetorian. It's titanium, So 9.25. This one, of course, White Mountain Knives had it for $800. You use LTK discount code, you get 10% off. So that knocks it down to $720. So yeah, get 10 of them then, right? That's insane. But I don't know how many of these they made because I cannot find a Damascus one still for sale anywhere. Not so far. And there it goes, folds up. Now let's take a look at this. Here's the pin. Is it run through from the front to the back or the back to the front? Well, I guess the front to the back. Okay. Yeah. Obviously the threads are back in here. So that's what that does right there. So let me move this out of the way temporarily just so I can manage the knife. And, you're going to let that drop. You better get your damn thumb out of the way or you're not going to have a thumb. And so I'm going to let it, I'm going to tilt it so I can make sure that I don't, because yeah, you could really get yourself, how close up do you have to be before, you don't, and you might have to be right on that. And I'm not sure you're still going to keep yourself safe. So it's not super fidget friendly. Ooh, but, and there's how she goes. And yeah, it's a super heavy, thick blade. It's going to come right out. It's that detent ball. It's like, oh God, I'm dying. Of course you are, dummy. How are you going to hold a blade in that's that thick and heavy? Wow, that's amazing. Can you finger flick it? But of course. And how about the thumb studs? Ooh, let's try this. Oh, just hit the camera stand, of course. Yeah, see, that's the problem with close range. Yeah, you can do that. See, it's so fidget friendly. Wow. And, you know, next stop is right here at the this poor scale, taking it, and 430. Didn't they say that? 430 grams. They got that right. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let me see if I can get back to ounces. Yeah, 15.2 ounces. So we're just right at almost a pound for this thing. So it's amazing. I mean, I know. I'm sure I'll see the comments like, this is not practical. This is crazy. This is looks like mall ninja, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Then that's, you know, I mean, everybody should have their own likes and dislikes. And if you dislike this, that's fine. Probably won't be able to buy one anyhow. So uh, there's that. I mean, last I knew, I think there was a couple of these in the carbon fiber left on White Mountain Knives. And then you can go on to AliExpress, and you also can go to the Maxace store. So, I mean, there's a Maxace website. This is Maxace website, maxaceknife.com. Okay. And I can't remember if they had any of these available. There's the blue carbon fiber, the green carbon fiber, the regular carbon fiber, and the Timascus. Is that the Mokumi? Whatever. So, and then here's the next one coming, which has already arrived. I'm sorry, it has already arrived in the Maxace store. It's not available on White Mountain yet. I think he's going to get some. It's also available now on AliExpress. 500. The Mokutai or the Timascus one is $780. The rest of these variants, especially this, I think the Mokume is $780 as well, but this and the black with the gold are $520. Okay, and I don't have a discount code for that, my friends. So, and I think this is the AliExpress. Okay, so this shows you the Titanus. So get ready if you want a Titanus. I mean, there she's gonna be, right? Just saying. It's totally impractical. And here's an extra. Yeah, you not only get this Mongo box, I mean, this huge box, okay, that it comes in. And let me see what it says on the bottom. Okay. But here, you get this. All right. So looks like that's how she goes in. And it is. There it is. So you've got a complete belt sheath. I mean, you could use the pocket clip, maybe. But also you have this. So you could wear this on your belt and tighten the belt up if you don't mind, because you might need to. And so, yeah, here it is. I mean, God only knows. I don't plan on putting it in that sheath. Keep it in its display box until I bring it back out to play. But it's, that mirror polish is really nice. I mean, there's a lot of knives cost a lot more. I mean, this is not a custom knife. I get it. It's just a production knife. Yeah, it's made in China. Okay. But I mean, I saw the design on it and I just thought, wow, that's crazy. I've really been attracted a lot to Maxace Midnight Cat Studio knives. For some reason, I'm willing to part with big money for them and not as much so for some other brands. Okay, because this is the kind of money you'd spend all day long buying a Hinderer knife. Just a run of the mill Hinderer, right? Maybe $550 to $600, and then you might get a custom front scale for it for another 150, 200, and blah blah blah, and some different standoffs that are titanium. And I mean, by the time you get it dressed out, you probably have 800 plus in it, whatever. So this at 720 all of a sudden just doesn't seem so impactful, even though, yeah, it kind of does when I think about it, but that's a lot of money. I don't have any other knives that cost this much money currently. Okay. I spent over $2,000 in 2015 getting a Todd Begatti, from the California group. And I didn't keep it for long because I had over $2,000 in it, and it was just, that's crazy money, to have tied up in one knife. For me, it is. So, but check it out. The fit and finish is nice. I mean, it's centered. The polish on the blade is incredible. The Mokutai is actually holding pretty well, even though I'm printing it up with my hands. And sometimes that can dull out pretty quick, and you got to spray it down with some Windex or something to kind of. But right here, hold on. Okay. So I'm guess that it's these thumb studs that are the stop. Oh my God. I'm going to hit the camera with the blade. Good Lord. This thing's big. Yeah, I guess, because that looks like it's making contact. And here as well, I hadn't really noticed that before. I just figured there was some kind of stop in here. But you know what? I think it is. Those are the stop. And there's your lockup. 30%, that's pretty good and solid there as well. Well, ergos are whatever you want them to be. You got 50 miles of road here, so I'm sure you can find a parcel to settle into. It's comfortable. God, will it be a knife? I don't know. Come here. Will it even cut paper, or do you need something like a car door to warm up on? Okay, yeah, it's all right. Shredded that. I don't know what kind of material this is really made for at 7 millimeter thick. It's just insane. But yeah, I guess it's got a factory edge on it. Let me feel. Yeah, that's yeah, I can feel that. Grabbing the skin cells, it's pretty good. Kind of interesting how inside here they have that kind of a shot blast finish or whatever you call that, right? Interesting. And then just polish the rest. I just almost shudder when I think of what it would feel like if that blade fell down and hit my hand. I just like, wow, if there'd be any digits left. So this commands a lot of respect. The design flow is really nice, though, isn't it? This flows right into the bolster. Yeah, blade to handle length is pretty good. Okay, there's no play in the detent, but it's not difficult to pull it out of that detent. Holy crap. You need a detent ball the size of a golf ball or something in there to hold that thing together. And obviously that's not the case. So disassembly will tell us the rest, won't it? But I just thought I'd, put it on here and you guys can, take a look. Let me see. Woo! That blade's heavy, so I'm honking it right there. I mean, I can't go back to this choil. It's too blade heavy. I got to go almost pretty close to right under the pivot area where that is. Oh, reverse grip. Craziness. Craziness, not even in camera. Wow. And I'm definitely going to get the Titanus, but it looks like the Titanus is going to be only like, instead of 30 centimeters, it's going to be like 22 centimeters. Maybe even under a 4-inch blade. So that's amazing, isn't it? I'm looking around for my damn tape measure. Something I should have done way earlier. So we got 5.5-inch blade at 24 or at 14 centimeters, 140 millimeters. She's 12 inches overall length at 30.5 centimeters. So yeah, she's all that she can be. Well, there's a number 8, so it ain't taking no number 8, is it? Let's see, this is a number 10. Is it even taking a number 10? No, it's not taking a number 10 either. So not going to fit a number 10. So we got to go to number 15. I think, yeah. Now, let me see which is the best way to approach this. That doesn't seem like it's budging well. This is, okay. So let's do that. Whew. Look at that. I mean, that's industrial size. Now, let me see. Are these number 10s? They're probably number 8s. And there's a number 8. Wow. Okay. And what do we got? What do we got on you? Oh, okay. There's the release. Okay. Okay. So we got like 500 screws to undo. Switch over to something that's easier to spin. Look at this. It comes out the front. Probably half of them will come out the front and half of them come out the back. Right? Is that how she's going to go? There's that. Pushing old. That was a bit tight on that one. I don't think they want me to take this apart. I don't think I ever saw a disassembled picture of this one. Well, we're getting there, huh? And we got a pocket clip yet after this one. Now, I reckon Mokutai. So there's a tapered one. Let's put that over there. Pocket clip. Okay, that's a long, long screw. Wow, pocket clip. That last screw on the pocket clip was vicious. No, I think they prefer you not take this apart. There's a pocket clip. There's the Mokutai. Insert. Okay, here's all my body screws. And they all look the same size. And And here's the one scale on the lock side. Hardened steel insert, ceramic detamp ball, hardened steel washer. That is not, okay, yeah, there's nothing there. But that one is there, but it's not wanting to come out. And do you think I want to force the issue? No, probably not. That's weird that I'm not pulling it out. It can't be that solid in there. Oh well. And of course, looks like captured pivot. Let's get into this. Okay. Oh mama. Okay, so these things on the other side, I mean, one side's either like this. I mean, you know, I pulled a screw out of one side or the other, so there's that. So what I did to get this broke away is I pushed some of these back through here, you know, just to release this top scale. Because otherwise you got this full length deal. It's a little tough to pry it out of there. And then you've got pocketed here, so weight relieving. And the big problem you have here is, oh, let me see if I can get this back in here. Okay, let's leave you alone. But yeah, let me see if I can wiggle this off. Okay. Okay, so what you don't want to do is release any of these free floating bearings here because, and of course they got some heavier type grease, but that's holding those bearings in place. Otherwise, you turn it over, they'd all drop out. So, yeah, baby, that's what's going on there. And let me see. Yeah, you can see right here where you've got this flat spot here to capture that pivot so it doesn't spin. And that's about it. There she be. Wow, lot of hardware. 8 pieces there. Of course, you got a lot of knife to hold together, don't you? That is insane. Well, looks like we got it back together. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, it's centered up. Oh baby, that's a hoss. Okay. Don't touch that mirror blade. Oh, wow. Okay. We're back together. Free floaters and all. Oof. That was an adventure in disassembly. Vortex. What a pocket sword. Love it. Absolutely love it. Craziness. This is a knife, all right. You know, and I don't know. I've just always been a fan of Maxace, Midnight Cat Studio, what they do, their design stuff. I mean, their OTFs and the others that they've done. It's just down a different track, isn't it? But it's just way cool. All right, I'm gonna leave you. Thank you so much. It was fun chatting, and definitely that's a hell of a knife. There's no question about it. And you know, we do love them knives. You guys stay sharp.